Welcome to episode 5. This week we are talking about Chinese New Year, Valentine's Day and Pancake Day. As always, we're here with myself, Amber, Azaria and Melina. So to start with, off the top of your head, what's one thing that you know about Chinese New Year?
Well, as a history nerd, I've looked up at a couple things. So Chinese New Year, the date of New Year is based on the traditional Chinese calendar, and it's the first new moon between the 21st of January and the 20th of February. So that's why it changes every year. Traditionally, it was a time to honour like gods and ancestors, and usually celebrated through a family meal and a full house clean to sweep away all the bad fortunes. I think I might probably need that this year. Red's like a really important colour for New Year's because it signifies good fortunes in both wealth and happiness. And that's why, I don't know, you probably have heard that in East Asian cultures they give money in like a red envelope, and they also cover windows with red paper. I think it's paper. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. Do you guys know what year this one will be?
Yeah, so this year is going to be the year of the ox, whereas last year, 2020, was the year of the rat. So the ox generally is viewed to be kind of quite valuable, especially in like agriculture. So it's thought that people born in the year of the ox are meant to be honest and hardworking. So if you don't know if you're born in the year of the ox, so those born in 1973, 1985, 1997, 2009, and obviously this year, 2021.
Yeah, and this 2021 will be a metal year. So when I've looked things up, it says that like you don't just have the 12 zodiacs that go continuously. You also have like the elements that respond to it. So each year of the ox will have been different. So there's like the water, earth, fire, and air, and then there's metal as well. Had to think for a minute there, completely forgot elements. And so apparently it's believed that this year will manifest positivity and stability. And little extra for everyone. Apparently you're supposed to focus on relationships, either romantic or friendships or familial relationships. And speaking of romance, we also have Valentine's Day coming up soon. Or I think it will already have happened when this recording comes out. And you two are lucky ladies, are both in relationships. Are you looking forward to it?
I'd say it's very different this year compared to what it was, obviously, like the next few times. Because obviously, like, we're all in lockdown, so we can't actually go out to restaurants and things, and you can't actually celebrate it like you did normally, I'd say. So basically, anybody that's doing meal deals like M&S are probably going to get a lot more revenue this year compared to the restaurants. So that's how I'm spending my Valentine's, with an M&S meal deal. Don't know what Azaria's doing.
Honestly, it's going to be me and my fiance, because I'd say we're all in different stages of like relationship status, I guess. So me and my fiance are going to sit and play games and maybe watch a movie. I don't know. Nothing too special. I'd say, it was more special last year because he came over and we went out to a restaurant. This time it's just going to be chill, and we don't mind that because we're not extravagant people. We kind of just enjoy each other's company.
Oh, that's so cute. Have you seen that on Disney Plus and I think some other streaming sites? They let you like share a stream, so you can, if you're in like different locations, you can both watch it at the same time, which I thought was quite a good idea, especially like coming up to things like Valentine's Day when you're wanting to spend time, with a special someone or just friends, probably like me. And then you can like sort of watch something together even if you're not actually able to be together. But did you know that in the UK the whole gift giving thing came from this mythical guy called Jack Valentine, who would apparently knock on doors and leave chocolate for children. And at first I thought, oh, this was some kind of like, it's kind of a Santa type thing. But then when I looked back at it, apparently the children weren't happy about this. So apparently they were quite scared of him. So a bit of a weird one, but you know, I'm glad that it's come out into something nice in the modern day about showing your affection for each other instead of just a creepy guy giving chocolate to children.
Mate, it sounds like what a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang when the guy comes with the candy catcher.
I know you're here somewhere. I've lots of lovely goodies for you.
Oh my god, I forgot about that guy. He was so creepy.
Giving out the sweets and the chocolates to the kids.
Oh, he was so weird.
Maybe that's where they got it from, the story from Valentine's Day originally.
Could have been.
Does anybody have like any Valentine's Day horror stories?
Yeah, I've got. It's not really a horror story, but it's something that I will probably remember for the rest of my life. I can't even remember if it happened on Valentine's Day. But basically, when I was in high school, me and someone I kind of had a thing for, you know, I liked him. I wasn't sure if he liked me back. We went to a Valentine's Day fair when we were both 16. And we got on a lot, quite a lot of flirting. It was kind of cute. Like, I look back on it, it was kind of cute. Nice kind of date kind of thing. And then, because there wasn't really anywhere to go, we went to like, it sounds really weird, but we went to a playground and we went to like the monkey bars and we sat under like the jungle gym or whatever, and we sat and watched YouTube videos. And it doesn't sound like much. At the time, I thought it was like the best thing ever. I'm like, oh my gosh, I get to spend time with the guy I like. Oh my gosh. And we ended up kissing underneath the jungle gym. And he said, what do you want to do now? And my stupid, idiotic self went, I want to go home, because I was so cold. I was so cold and I really wanted to go home. And I think he took that the wrong way, but I was mortified because he didn't speak to me at all after that. And I'm still mortified many, many years later at how I can be so stupid. However, I have someone, thankfully, who is much nicer.
Oh,
and very sweet. I guess I'm thankful for that.
I feel like I'm quite similar. I'm really, I just have no social awareness, especially in situations like that. Like, if people are trying to, like, ask you out and stuff, or they're like, oh, so what are you doing now? I'd probably just be like, I'm just going home. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm busy. And I rarely get dates and things. I don't have any horror stories, but a few years ago, I actually got an anonymous Valentine's card and some amazing chocolates. Right, seriously, these chocolates were amazing. And I never found out who it was from, which honestly is really annoying. Like, it's not even cute at this point, because now I'm just like, who was it? Like, why did you come forward? Also, I think they spelled "your" in the card wrong, so I was a bit annoyed at that as well. It wasn't a great sign.
What about you, Amber?
Well, I've not heard any horror stories, but did anybody's like parents ever get them stuff for Valentine's Day when they were kids? Because like that used to be a tradition in our household. So like my mum would always get us a Valentine's card or a teddy bear, like every year until we actually got like boyfriends or girlfriends.
I think we did like cards, but and we possibly just like had a dessert at the on the night or something, which we usually didn't have. But I mean, I don't know. I think getting the card was kind of just a big thing for us anyway. We're like, oh, we got a card. You know, even if it was just from like your parents or something. It's still cute.
It's like my roommates, obviously, that I live with, like, we're gonna get them a card and a teddy bear or whatever, because they've never had a Valentine's card. So I was like, don't worry, guys, I've got you.
Oh, that's quite nice. I think it's good that like Valentine's Day doesn't just have to be between like two people who are in a relationship. It can be like friends as well. I mean, last year I ended up making some raspberry and chocolate muffins, which 100% I would recommend. And I didn't have like a Valentine's. I just made them and gave them out to people because I was like, well, why not? Everyone deserves something nice every so often. And I think as people, we don't necessarily just decide to be nice all the time. I think sometimes it's good to have a specific day that people can remember, like, oh, maybe today I should like be thinking about my friends, or I should be thinking about somebody who means a lot to me.
Yeah, that's true. And on the subject of sweet things, we're gonna go on to Pancake Day. Now, obviously,
my
you guys,
holiday.
yeah, so you guys obviously enjoy that one more than me. But like Pancake Day, believe it or not, is actually a Christian tradition that's become quite commonplace in many countries. And like to prepare for Lent, they have a Shrove Tuesday. So many Christians participate in the confession to be absolved for their sins and take the day to feast before their Lenten fast. Obviously myself, I'm not religious, but I do Lent, so I do give up things for 40 days and 40 nights before Easter, so it's normally like chocolate crisps and those kind of snacks. But me, myself, I do not eat pancakes, but I'm sure you guys do.
Yeah, loads of pancakes. Like, I remember in school, Pancake Day was a massive thing. Like, kids used to get so excited for it. I don't remember much about the actual day in school. I just remember everyone was like, oh my gosh, it's Pancake Day! And then the rest was a blur. I don't remember anything. But I'll probably make some pancakes this year, maybe. Kind of, I guess, building on what you said, if on like the whole Shrove Tuesday thing. I know that like Shrove Tuesday, it was like the last day that the Christians had to use up like fresh produce, like eggs and things like butter and different fats. So obviously, what do you make with eggs and fats? You make pancakes. It was like the best recipe, like to use up all the ingredients that would kind of spoil, I guess. So I guess that's why that kind of came into fruition. I guess it's kind of just stuck. It's kind of like Christmas, you know, you don't have to be a Christian to celebrate it. Same with Chinese New Year. You don't have to be Chinese to celebrate that, because everyone can celebrate that. Although last time I checked, I haven't received a red envelope with money in it, but hey ho, there's always next time.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on mine too. My letterbox is open always for some red envelopes. But yeah, did you? So obviously, Pancake Day, it has this kind of Christian history to it, but pancakes as a whole, when do you think pancakes were first made?
I have no idea.
Not a clue. I'd imagine it was a long time ago.
Like, if you could guess, just put, I don't know, a century to it.
I don't know, man. 17th.
Amber?
Before Christ.
Well, the sweet pancakes, so the ones that are specifically done through Pancake Day and what you would call a pancake or a crepe or, you know, whatever else, those were first done in the 1st century in, I think, like Roman settlements. But a pancake type dish goes all the way back to Neanderthals and like Ice Age times. As long as we've had any kind of ability to cook things in prehistoric times, we've had like pancakes and bread, basically.
Wow, that's kind of crazy to think about how it's gone that far back.
Yeah. And now we have a specific day every year when we can eat them.
I know it's always on a Tuesday, but it changes like all the time. Like this year, obviously, it's on the 16th of February. And like the reason why the date changes is because it's always 47 days before Easter Sunday as well. Fun fact, I was born on Easter Saturday. There you go. That's you guys.
You have to work backwards and then you get Pancake Day.
Basically, yeah. Oh, and a side topic on there, for Japanese people out there, pancake dayo. Gotta know, so pancake is pancakey.
Oh my gosh.
Wonderful.
So, like, what's like your favourite pancake toppings? Obviously you guys eat them, I don't, so it'd be kind of nice to see what like kind of toppings that you guys enjoy.
Let's see. I guess my all-time favorite would be sugar and lemon. I feel like that's like the most basic thing.
It's a classic though.
It's so good. If I feel like spicing it up, I'll be like Nutella and strawberries. But my go-to is lemon and sugar and more lemon and more sugar, you know?
Don't mess with a classic recipe. Some people think this is weird, but on pancake, like this is a thing. It's called Pancake Day. So I devote my entire day to pancakes. So I have a savoury pancake that I really like. We do a chicken and sweet corn pancake in a kind of like bechamel sauce. And we have that for dinner. And then dessert pancakes, I think like the most classic one that I'll have every year, I don't use Nutella because I find like when you spread it, it can break the pancake. And I'm not about that. So for me, I like to get like a chocolate bar. Probably milk chocolate's best for melting. But I suppose you could also use like dark or white. And I just get like one row and I'll put that on the pancake whilst it's still cooking and then sort of fold that in. And I like to have bananas and golden syrup, all that lovely stuff, and raspberries. Love my raspberries. It makes me feel better about having all the chocolate as well, having a bit of fruit on it.
Yeah, that kind of sounds good as well. I mean, my parents, I think when I used to live at home, they used to have like syrup. Is it like syrup, golden syrup on them or something?
Yeah.
That seems to be popular as well. But yeah, I mean, does anybody else have anything else to kind of put forward to Pancake Day? Or?
Well, I remember when we went to Japan, they had these absolutely amazing pancakes there. And I think the one that I got, it had like a slab of cheesecake in it. Which, how do they put an entire piece of cheesecake in a pancake?
I have no idea, but you just reminded me of when I went to the Innisfree cafe in Korea and they did the fluffy pancakes. That was quite popular on Instagram for quite a while as well. I might post that on the Instagram post as well. So if you want to follow us on there, we've got an Instagram called Flaneur Talks Podcast and a Twitter at Flaneur Talks. And we do also have a YouTube channel, which this is going to be posted onto Flaneur Talks.
Woo. Yeah. We would love to see your comments on the videos as well. Love to see what you have on your pancakes. Are you celebrating Valentine's Day or Chinese New Year? Do you have any specific traditions with these February holidays? Or is this something that you don't really do much?
Yeah, it'd be great to hear from everybody. So thank you for tuning in. And we will be uploading some variety videos soon, so please keep an eye out for them. We'll post them on the social medias as well. So I think from all of us, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you look forward to episode 6.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.